Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Yes, peoples. Welcome back to another episode of the Stockroom podcast with the boys.
Yeah.
Dada.
Camouflage mics.
You can't even see me, but I'm We telling me, people.
And we have corporate balls.
Yup.
Wow.
With the
Live
with
and
the,
direct.
with the Wimbledon fleece.
Wimbledon, please.
We're here,
He's
man.
at the Oval right now, about to bowl.
Well, obviously, you know you're at the Oval. It's a bit gully, so you had to add the
Cortez knife.
Man, you
I
know,
see it. I like what you did there.
Obviously, I always find that funny. Oval, like ever since I was young, I've always known Oval as
The cricket round.
No. Yeah, yes, actually, you're right.
Yeah.
The cricket ground, but then getting older,
You realise it ends.
it's Kennedy.
Wait, hold on. Wait a minute.
Go on.
Huh?
What?
Oval's not just the grounds.
But
The surrounding
it is,
area is ends.
the surrounding area is Kennington.
Kennington,
yeah.
up the road, Southwark.
Oh, yeah.
But Oval, people know Oval for the Oval cricket ground, but
Yeah.
apart from that, Oval is still an area.
Yeah.
But it's not
Wait,
really
as
an
in
area. It's,
Oval is an area.
Yes, because it has its own station, but it's not really an area.
Yeah.
Because it's the cricket ground.
Because Oval has a stop, Southwark has a stop, and Kennington has a stop.
Stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, all
Elephant
right.
Castle too.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
But
Interesting.
when you deep where Oval, it literally is like there's a cricket ground in the middle of blocks. It's so random.
Yo.
I wonder what came first.
Like, these lot could be
Probably.
the houses.
Yeah.
Like, these lot could be really live or chilling in their block, looking down and enjoying a sport of cricket.
Yeah.
Why don't more black people play cricket?
Cricket's boring. Bro.
Yeah.
Barriers to entry.
One.
What? Barry?
Two.
Barriers to entry being high price points to train.
Yeah.
And whatnot. I feel like their equipment's very expensive.
Yeah. Because you have to have, and plus you can't play like a two-man thing.
It has to be like a
Yeah, I can't like.
it's a big squad.
You have to be squadded in.
Yeah.
Sometimes, yeah.
And
Oh, I
it's
don't
not
know
a quick game.
It's not quick. You got to
Bro,
have patience.
You can't play cricket in the cage.
What? Cage cricket. You know, the only thing you can do yet is like do runouts. Like you're batting the ball into the thingies.
Yeah, but even then you need like all the nets, you need the helmet,
Yeah,
you
true,
need safety
true.
gear, like
Sometimes,
Okay.
when you go to like the park, people use it as like a big day out, and you see bury them
Yeah.
go to play cricket.
You know what? I saw some people playing cricket in the most random area. Mm-hmm. You know where?
Where?
Carney Street.
Wait. What?
on the street.
Shh. On me.
Oh, in the middle of
Wait.
like on
Between?
on the runway.
Let me tell you exactly where. After New Era
Oh yeah.
and before you get to Levi's, that was their strip.
Swear down.
And my man bowled the ball into my man. My man had the guy had the
Wait.
knee thingies,
Fully?
the knee thingies, and he had the bat in his hand with his gloves, and he hit it, and they were like, hey! And then he really ran, and it took place. I promise you, for no longer like 10 minutes, and that was it.
Fair enough.
On it, like, I don't know, man.
I respect it.
I don't know, honestly, like, but I think more people of our culture should get into cricket. I think like there should be more representation, but I know how difficult it is.
I feel like there is, just not in this country.
Fair,
Because don't forget, Jamaicans are good at cricket. They have a decent team.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
West Indies.
are we doing literally? Yeah, sorry, did I say yeah?
No, but I get you.
Yeah.
But I think they're like within the UK, there should be more. Like every time man seeing names, I'm not recognizing the last name
You know, it is cricket doesn't have good PR.
at all.
Like
I wonder.
And what's that whole thing of 4-day and 6-day tests? And
Yeah,
man,
yeah,
man,
yeah.
are
Matches,
doing-
innit?
Yeah.
man are bowling for days on the same.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
think there can be a football match over 5 days?
hey,
I wonder
Obviously,
how
there's
much
less
points do they get
running.
over there. Like, do they make racks?
I don't think a lot, you know. Honestly, I don't think they make a lot. I wouldn't be surprised if they
Because of the coverage.
Yeah,
But
they
then the
get
coverage-
over the whole period of 5
Yeah.
days. That's mad branding.
but I don't think there's teams.
No, there is. There's actually county teams.
Oh, is it?
So there's like a team in Northampton, I believe, a team in like Surrey.
Okay,
There's like teams
okay.
in different zones, but then usually what we hear about is more so like the country one. So like you'll get like England versus India.
Yeah.
Or like Sri Lanka versus, I don't know.
Mozambique.
I don't think the Mozambique play, you know.
I'm taking
He was taking the piss, but you know.
I think like Sri Lanka versus like
Pakistan.
Australia or Pakistan. Yeah. So
But yeah, let's get back into it. Michael, how are you doing? Sorry,
Great,
this is
man.
a great tangent.
I'm great, man. I can't complain, you know. Just been working on a few things. I think I always say that I'm really working on a few things.
I've said this time and time again.
I apologize, guys. Let me be more specific. So, been to some events recently.
You guys have.
Went to me and Bully went to the Soccernicon 25th anniversary.
We
touched on it already?
Yeah, we spoke about that.
So we've been there. I went to Boiler Room. I don't know if I've spoken about that yet.
No, not
I think
yet.
I have.
How was that?
Boiler Room was good, man. It was good vibes. Good to be outside. I was outside with the Let's Vibe family. If you guys remember, we had Marks and Josh on the show. That's
Big
the
up
man
our
there.
brothers, man.
Big up them guys.
And yeah, it was a great day out. So I was with them more time. I also saw a couple of my other friends, people from secondary school, people from like saw Ibs and Darry.
Am I even surprised?
Yeah, man.
See one thing about Ibsa, yeah.
He's gonna have a good
I know
time,
because
man.
I know he's gonna listen to this. He's outside.
Yeah, man.
He was always
man.
categorically outside.
Yeah, man. He was on the clock and still vibing. Like he was, yeah. But yeah, man. So them just sort of like bumped into a couple of people. Yeah, man. It was a good day out. And then my boy Nosa was DJing as well. My boy Suave was DJing. Shout out to Mandem. So it was good. Then more recently, me and Eman went to the
High snobiety.
Yes, the High Snobiety times Bape launch. It was like friends and family-ish with a couple people added on. No, there was because friends and family went upstairs.
Yes,
there was a wristband.
You got a wristband?
Yeah, you got a wristband? Yeah, I know this.
You know they got shoes.
Yeah, I know. And I saw some people wearing the crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I think the what's that silhouette called?
I can't remember.
Was it not just the Bape?
Guys, I went as Michael's.
Was it not just a normal Bape?
So I
There's two.
can't remember what was
they have two silhouettes for the club.
So there was one which is more of like a kind of Bape style. Bape style. I shouldn't really say that. Yeah, so there was one shoe that made that was more of like a Bape style kind of shape. Kind of like an off-white sail-ish color with some like copper highlights for the High Snobiety text on the back. Kind of clean, looks good, standard shoe. I don't think there's not much to expect from it though. Like it's I guess like quite simple to execute, you know? So, and then the other one was a bit of a runner. I wasn't really too
swayed as well.
Too swayed by that one either, to be fair. I think
oh, that's a bar.
it was swayed as well, isn't it?
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You didn't even know what you did there.
Hey man, I'll be in my bag for real. But yeah, it was a suede upper mixture with like a sort of mesh. I mean, it looked comfy, so I'll give them that. And overall, it looked like a clean collab. There was also merch with it as well. The merch was kind of like earthy tones, greys, sails, browns.
You know.
Overall, as a package, it looked cool. And it was a well put together event. I think the sounds were cool. It was good to see some faces, bumped into some people. So shout out to everybody we saw. And yeah, just that's it from my front, really.
Bolu, chat to us.
Yeah, Bolu, how are you, mate?
I'm cool.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've just been working. Oh, it was the Bapes and the Roadster.
Yes, Bapes and the rest. Yes, that's the one. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Same was
cool.
there as well. Actually, he pulled up eventually.
Oh, what a guy.
Yeah, he's good people. So
yeah,
shout out to him.
Yeah, I'm cool. I've literally just been outside, just working. I've been doing inspections. So today, was like one of the first times in ages that I've ever like just walked through like Carnaby Street on like a Tuesday, like what day is it today? Thursday afternoon. It's like, why is there so many people? Like,
bro,
what are you doing? What are you actually doing?
It's like, it's unreal, bro.
You know, I think about it. I think about this. When we go to like, let's say we're going to Paris and we're doing the whole Eiffel Tower tourist thing. For us, yeah, people will come to London and come to Buckingham Palace and that we cut through there on a normal day. We don't even think about it.
Yeah.
Because that's us. That's our life. We go there and then we do that as like a tourist thing, but that's also some people's lives. So some people, I can feel something.
I actually thought it was like a sport. I didn't realize it was fluff. Can see.
Some people are in Paris here and in Pluton, they seem like tourists cut through and stuff. And they're thinking to themselves, wait, what are these people here? Are they?
Yeah.
See, but the difference is they're tourists. These are people that I'm hearing speak and they speak like they're from here, bro. Like, why you just...
And obviously people live and work in that area as well.
No, but why you, like, if you work in the area, why you not at work? It's at 2:00.
Late lunch.
You know what it
bro,
is?
it's like, oh, you know what? Let me snip out quickly.
I call it the TikTok self-snitching thing. You know when people do those day in the lives?
Yeah.
And then they do that 10 minutes of work and then they're out again.
Yeah.
And then another hour of
Snitching
work.
on yourself.
And yeah, out here snitching on you for what reason?
So my manager can see it on his For You page.
You know what's funny though? Realistically, I kind of get it. Only because, people don't want to see you at work.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, but don't give timings.
Oh, yeah. Fair.
Don't
What the hell?
say, I worked for 20 minutes and then went out to go and get a coffee.
Yeah,
and I worked for... Like, bro, just say I worked and then I went out to go and get... Like,
Let a smoker
snitching on your ass like crazy.
Let a smoker do a TikTok day in the life. And you'll
Like?
deep how many times they go and smoke. Their manager will be like, you know what, guys? No more smoking. Wrap it up.
That's one thing I never understood, smoking breaks. That really annoyed me.
Hey, man.
Because of your negligence.
Negligence?
Your addiction. But if someone's addicted to coke, you don't let them do a sniffing break.
Okay.
Even how are you, brother?
My week was good, you know.
Yeah?
It was calm.
Good
What
to
else
hear,
did I?
man.
What else did I go?
Good to hear. What'd you get up to, man?
Yes,
Nothing.
No, right.
How was the Bape event for you, obviously, like, from your perspective?
It was alright. It was crowded. It was like because it wasn't necessarily for me. I was like,
What do you mean it wasn't for you?
like I was Michael's side piece for the day. Like,
Why'd you say that? Why'd you say that?
so apart from that, it was good.
You know what though? At these events, I know like the logistics might not be the best, but I'd like a little kind of like Apple event-esque type of thing where
sense?
people talk about the product.
Oh, okay.
Just briefly, you know?
Oh, okay. Yeah, like, again, it brings us back to E3 for sneakers.
Yeah, man, like, just tell me a little bit about the shoe, how the collaboration came about, a bit of your shared history or why, like,
Give us a
online,
presentation.
I know it's online, but, like, people don't read, bro.
Yeah, give me some
And if
visual
I'm being invited
aids.
to enjoy this product and enjoy a day out to celebrate the product, the least you can do is telling me a little bit about it, no?
What Michael said, like, show us the samples that you started off with.
That would be cool.
Visual aids.
But at the same time, you know, like, they might want to release their samples later on. That might have banged too much, so they have to hold off.
But if the sample banged too much, why isn't it the final product?
No, because you need to be steady. And it could be like, for example,
Not everybody gets a Jordan 3 first time.
They could have tried it on
No, but I mean, if
they could have tried it on a Bape
Skate stuff.
Skate Star. They could have tried it on a Skate Star. Like, you know what, this is good. Let's keep this for like a year or two. Type of thing. And that's what happens sometimes, isn't it? Because they want to push the Roadster clearly.
yeah.
And the Bapester is bread and butter. So they've given them their most prolific silhouette along with one that they were trying to push. Boom.
So then why would there be a sample of a silhouette that they not trying to push?
Because you want to test out colours, isn't it? It could have been the Bape Star. It could have been the Skate Star, and you chose the Bape Star as a better one.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
okay. I hear where you're coming from.
I've been intrigued on Bapes ish. When I say intrigued, like, obviously we know the Off-White LVs dropped. Wouldn't you think that it would be a really smart idea?
Oh, no.
I don't know where this is going.
You see where I'm going with
I
this?
know exactly where this is going.
I'm hoping it's not where I think I'm
Oh, I
going.
know exactly where he's going.
So, what Nike, you want to sue us, yeah? What we're going to do is we're going to drop several different colorways of our Bape Star. And the thing is, people will buy it. People want things that they can't get.
Oh, you didn't get to where I thought you were going to get
I
to.
thought he was going to say a collab.
Yeah.
Oh, no. But
Like Prada Bapesters.
Yeah.
No. But we know
I
that
thought he was
Nike.
going to say Nike Bapesters.
No, Nike have been on
Nike
them.
Bapesters.
That's what I thought he was saying.
No.
That's what I thought when he brought
'cause
Nike.
obviously think about it, like Bape has been around for long enough that they have every color under the sun, so they don't need to do that again.
No, but it would be an interesting ode to what Nike has done in terms of them releasing the LV Off-Whites. People want what they can't get. And you know how people do an alternative to.
Fair, I can let you land small.
If Bape said, okay, cool, you guys want the LV Off-Whites but you can't get it. Bape have already done the purple colorway of the Off-White, if you want to call it that. What's the silhouette called? It is a Bape Star.
Bape Star, yeah.
The silhouette's called a Bape Star.
Yeah.
So if they did different colorways of the Bape Star, I feel like that would attract a market and attract attention because people, and from afar, you won't be able to tell that's not the LV. It's just a colorway and a Bape Star.
No, wait. What silhouette are you talking about here? I don't think it's
The Air
Bape Star.
Force silhouette.
Oh, okay. So why would
Go on. No.
Why would people wait?
Not be able to sell when they have patent level.
No, as in people from afar. Like you're looking at a shoe from afar, yeah, and it's red and white, but it's a Bape Star, and one of them is the LV Air Force One.
I'm not letting you land.
Why? But it makes sense, no? What?
What?
This airtime
Why?
is not
What
helping.
LV are you talking about?
Some of the LV Air Force Ones.
This one.
Yes. So he's saying if Bapester made a flip of the colorway for their own silhouette, that people would be able to see it from afar and not to this, that. And I'm just not moved.
That's why I was so confused because I was like, I know you're not talking about that.
So literally a star versus a tick. Like, I'm sure I'll be able to tell.
Yeah,
What?
okay.
How far away do you have to be to not tell? Like 100 meters?
No. When I say not tell, people know that, oh, this is what you're getting it off. Or as I said
As in,
earlier.
so just the color. So
Yeah, it's the colours.
The colors.
Basically,
Okay.
you want them to try and piss off Nike even more. Is that what you're telling me?
yes.
Okay. All right. Cool. I'm understanding now. I'm on your.
Did that
I'm
not
on your
make
wavelength.
sense? Because
No,
I
it
said
didn't.
it's like a dupe. Everybody wants what they can't get. But in terms of, oh yeah, guys, this is the LV Air Force One. Just like how people are doing.
So here we have the LV Air Force One, the original by Nike.
Yes.
And LV. We have the Bape Star lookalike.
The Bape
and then we
Star.
have the reps.
Yeah.
If somebody wants to get a dupe,
They'll
I
go
know
for
where
reps.
they're going.
Yeah.
They're going to the reps.
Okay,
Yeah.
but at the same time, if you want to get something legit,
And they already exist.
Huh?
You know an idea like that, yeah. Honestly speaking, an idea like that, if Bape went forward with something like that and did like the collection rerun like in that manner, Bape is gonna die. Like within a year.
no,
Two,
but
maybe.
leave like drop limited colorways and think about the price point. If you're looking for an LV Air Force One, you're looking at 4K minimum.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be so real.
Go on.
Like people,
4K compared to £300.
people
What would you prefer?
looking for LV Air Force One. As Michael said, they won't skip to Bape. They just go for a fake if they can't get
Because
the real one.
like if you're buying it, yeah, you want the LV Air Force One. You can't get it. Why would you pick a Star? Like, bearing in mind, yeah, the white Air Force One has been around for so long, and Bape have literally a Bape Star white version.
Yeah.
And the sales are still not the same. People still go for a white Air Force One every single time. And if they don't get an Air Force One, they'll go for a Supreme Air Force One. But you'll never go them, not never, sorry.
Bro,
But
all it takes is one or a couple. If Bape take a couple, like a handful of influences.
it's not
and then-
influence.
It is.
See, again,
It is.
one question I also have for you is cool. So why would someone go for the Bape version instead of the Nike version,
Or the
or
rep.
instead of the
Or
rep or the LV
if
version?
money wasn't an
Because
issue,
It's no
not even
issue.
just that. It's like, if it's, let's say they just want the color blocking, what's stopping them from making it themselves on Nike ID?
You can't make a color blocking like that on Nike ID, can you?
Air Force One, you can. You just won't have the leather, the LV leather. You probably could.
I'm pretty sure you could.
I don't know.
You probably could. It's
because
it's
you
pretty
think
flexible.
you think Nike will allow that when they have
you
something
could
like
just have- it could be
What?
plain
There's
blue.
Air Force Ones in red and white, exactly that color blocking.
which Air Force One?
There's an Air Force One that exists, red and white, exactly like that color blocking.
Fuck, the internet's gone. I'm gonna cut this bit out. Don't worry, guys. I just want to see it for myself.
This is clownery. We're moving on after this.
Oh yeah, but bro, it's a conversation.
I'm
Why
fuming.
not?
This shouldn't be a conversation.
I can't lie, because at the start, yeah, Eman, you threw me off, but now I'm here where you're at. I don't agree, but at least I understand where you're at now.
No, okay. I said that to say, I thought it goes without saying one is a swoosh and one is a star.
No. As in, when you said LV,
you can
because you said
look at it
LV
from a distance.
No, at first you said LV off white, and I didn't think about the Air
Oh
Force
no, you're
One.
talking about the LV.
So I was like, what, LV and Off White had a collab or something that I didn't know about on the shoe?
no.
Yeah, I'm sure you'd know about it.
Oh, yep. Is that not the exact same color blocking?
Thank
Let
you.
me see.
Just in grey, so you just have to change the colors. Oh, well, it's gone now. But
Get it, please. I want to see it.
is that not the color blocking?
Okay, but you can change. Can you change that all to one color?
The
Yeah.
uppers are one color anyway.
Like, can you make it grey on grey? Because that's grey on blue, no?
Yeah, but then you can change the side panel to red and white.
Let me just wait
Yeah,
for-
that's what I'm asking him to do. Thinking about it, yeah.
So- oh.
Obviously, if you can do it, you can do it in it. But Nike wouldn't do something where they can get. In my opinion, Nike wouldn't do something where there's something with a particularly high price point. I can get it for a lot lower. when they know that they can just market the higher price point and just cut the market of, hey, you can't get this, and we're not going to give you any other option. Just like they've done with the dunk lows, where you can't make a Syracuse dunk low, you can't make a UNC dunk low. You can only make dunk lows of other colors because they've limited the colors. Okay, fair enough. That's fine. But they've done that with dunks. Obviously, I can make the what's it called? I can make the ones that I have, the plum, because I feel like there's only certain colors that you can forget to add, or you cannot add. Do you get what I mean? Are you just ignoring me?
Yeah.
No, I get what you mean.
Okay. Yeah. I just asked you, man, to check something. That's it.
No. Like,
if I'm wrong,
you lost.
I admit I'm wrong.
Yeah, I don't know how feasible it would be for Bape to do that. I don't think it would work, in my opinion. But I mean, like you said, for comedic purposes, it would be funny.
Especially with everything that's happening with
Of course, especially because they're still being sued. But then Nike will just turn around.
They're still suing them.
Yeah, they're still in the process. Nike will turn around and be like, what? This is what you're on? Double down.
Double down.
Down. What? You want to get LV involved? LV, what? You want to send us a new lawyer? We're going to close this one. We're going to close this case. What? LVMH's lawyer?
Just
I beg.
Call Alex, be like, yo.
I beg.
I need a suit.
Hey, LVMH's lawyer will come in
in a Tiffany,
in the freshest suit.
The Tiffany Air Force Ones,
tailored one.
And you know, guess who will be the defendant? No, guess who be a key witness?
Nigo.
Yeah! Nigo will be like, wait, I remember something.
When I originally made this, the reference was the Air Force One. I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know how much they've changed about the integrity of the shoe, but I think.
I'm screaming. Nigo cut a deal.
Hey, man. You could have checked for him.
Screaming.
But yeah, moving on, guys. What have we got on foot today, Eman? We're going to start with you because you've brought back something from the archives.
From the gutter.
Finally, the correct size.
From the grave, you brought it back. I'm
kind of proud of you, but I'm also not. Tell us what you're wearing on foot, Eman.
Guys, if you know me, you know my story. Wow. That's how I'm good. That's how I'm starting it off.
That was Lukaku drip. Slipping it.
You should know me, you know my story. Right now, I am wearing the off-white Zoom Fly.
We're zooming.
In the so dumb. Off-white Zoom Fly in the black colorway.
An extremely necessary one.
Extremely necessary for me.
For you.
Obviously, summer's now finishing, so now I bring out.
Yeah, confused me because you still haven't worn your unions.
Yeah, we've talked about that shoe.
I saw you said you'll bring it out in summer.
He did, and summer's been and gone.
Don't forget, I was the cripple in the car for the end of summer.
Nah, bro, that was
excuse. You could have worn one.
Thank you.
Like,
and even you don't want to wear one, you had ample time to wear it, bro. You've had them since when? June?
You could have taken it to America.
I can't remember. I can't remember when I had it. When did I buy it? I can't remember.
Should just worn it.
But yeah.
Have you worn your Travis's yet?
Yeah.
Of course you have.
I was wearing it today.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, and you swapped to this for the pod?
Huh?
You swapped to this for the pod?
Yeah, I went, okay.
So you just keep them on?
What? I need to make a statement.
Shows the crowd you have range. That's a statement.
And this is the statement.
Nah.
But off-white Zoom Fly.
Crowds all over the place.
Michael, chat to us.
I have got on my Comme des Garçons shocks. You know,
shoe.
When the temperature drops, you bring out the shocks. And Nike did a shocks restock on the GRs last week, across a couple retailers and personally as well. So, yeah, man.
Okay.
Shock GRs are dropping. Maybe that means more colorways on the way. We don't know. We'll see. But it'll be interesting to see what kind of goes on over the next few months. So, yeah, that's what I got on foot today, you know.
Fair.
Wally, what you got on foot?
I have my uniform at this point.
Smooth.
I feel like Eman.
Mad.
I got the Cortez MS95s.
Smooth.
Pink things.
Smooth.
Pink beam.
Yeah.
Pink you know.
Steady.
Something small for the boys.
So dumb.
And on the table today, do you want to introduce?
I'm going to let you finish.
In reflection of the Air Max 95s.
Okay.
When we unveiled them to our viewers,
right,
we both put our pairs on the table.
Yes.
In respect to the Air Max and the British culture. Praise him.
Oh, I just
Once
British
again,
excellence.
in celebration of black excellence, the UK culture and Air Max, we have not one but two of the three colorways. Once again, praise him.
Amen.
On the table right now.
So
Yeah.
what shoe do we have on the table?
Put your prayers on the table. We have on the table today
Yes, we do.
the Air Max TN
Yup.
or Air Max Plus, depends on what side of the review you're from, in the black and white colorway,
Yes, sir.
a collaboration with a cold wool
The coldest.
a cold wool star, HW star. If you don't know, you get to know.
If you don't know, I don't know what you're
I don't know what you've been
minus.
doing. Maybe you're living on the rock. I don't know.
Under minus bracket.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah, because
cool.
it's mathematical. Yeah. Architects. You wouldn't get it.
Not tapped in.
But yeah, man. These two are very smooth pairs, in my
Yeah.
opinion. Both leather uppers with a kind of like plastic shelling around the sort of mid sole area, and then like there's like a thicker bit of plastic around the toe box too. Kind of like encapsulates the shoe. Really nice materials, very plush.
Do you know what your color goes to?
No, but I think it's
thought yours goes
allegedly
to
it's a
red.
grey.
Is it? It's grey. I thought it'd be so. No, yeah, no, sorry. I thought the blue one goes to red. Grey makes sense.
I don't know about that.
So on the website, let me see if it comes up again.
Do you know what color yours goes
I
to?
honestly have no idea. I feel like I'm actually terrible at wearing away colors because I've been trying to wear away my Paris New York to Paris.
You just haven't ascertained them.
No, come on, man. That's cheating.
Personally, I prefer mine the way they are. So whatever color they rip away to, it will just have to naturally happen. Because if it doesn't, then it's not happening.
Yeah. I don't see myself forcing this.
Because hey, they're too clean for me to just, rub away. And I wonder how much of the shoe will actually deteriorate in the process. But I prefer the black pair, in my opinion. I think the black pair is beefing the blue pair for best pair. Because the blue one, I think, if the blue pair had the same level of stock as the other three, I think the black ones might still sell out first.
Have they sold out yet?
No, I don't think so because
The
blue
black
is
pair's still
different.
sitting on Nike.
Blue's different.
I know it is, but I'm saying because of like,
And when you think of a collab, you think of something different.
yeah, but when you think of a TN, it's gully. Like this is such a well executed TN. It looks so much better than the standard TNs that I've seen.
You know what? What I realized when I was looking at it, the way they've done the Nike swoosh, is the same way they did the dot. That's the same logo for dot swoosh.
Yes, it is. Yeah,
Maybe. We'll,
Oh no! Please don't tell me they're bringing that stuff back.
they're doing an
it never
announcement.
died.
You know that
it
quickly,
never went away.
RTFKT, I read now they're dropping NFTs or they're selling NFTs on StockX. Yeah, I think they're selling NFTs on StockX.
Doesn't
Why?
surprise me.
I don't know if that is
it
the start of an end. So.
Well, I mean, the NFT culture.
Yes.
NFT culture took a bit of a hit in it because obviously it grew so fast, and
Because it's a pyramid scheme.
well, I mean, if you say
is.
that, if
At
you
this
say
stage
that, and then
it
you look at the
is.
resale of some of the pairs that we bought in the pandemic, and you've seen the way the price has dropped, I think life's getting more expensive for everybody, so they don't have money to throw around like that.
Yeah, because
Really and truly.
people were throwing away their mortgages on a black ape who's doing cartwheels on a unicycle,
Yeah.
and apparently it was worth more than their life savings.
For some people, it was.
And
Some
now
people
look at them.
sold, and they got like 40k, but 40k, 50k, a million back on some things. Like, it was ridiculously expensive. It was good business.
The people.
It was a good business be in and out.
Yeah,
It was a good business for the people that knew the business. It wasn't a good business for the
for people that didn't, for sure.
Yeah. Business is better. Business is always the best when it benefits
When you know
the
about it,
business and not the
exactly.
consumer.
Exactly, man. But I do like the ACW detailing because you get the ACW
100%.
with the stage sort of thing on the heel tab. You get
The
it on the tongue,
goalposts.
and you also get it near the front end of the shoe as well, I believe.
See, so the reason why I prefer the white pair to the black is because when it comes to all that ACW like detailing, it's so much clearer.
Fair
on
enough.
the white
As a
pair.
contrast.
Yeah, compared to the black pair.
Yeah.
But my only issue is something. So this is my first time taking out the box today,
Okay.
and I was like, cool, yeah, I was feeling the level. I was so blinded by how like nice the quality of the materials felt like. I didn't realize how bad the quality control was.
Fair.
My toe box is nuts. It's actually nuts. Like, I think it's either that pair or that pair. You remember, Eman, you spotted it. Like,
that was the first thing I saw.
The first thing you saw. Oh my gosh, I'm so upset.
Yeah, the toe box execution, it's a bit, it's leaving something to be desired. And I think that's something
desired, or what I desire is my money back.
Fair. I think like it's a Nike thing because we've seen this, especially on like stuff that are considered special projects, where they don't actually deliver on the quality that they say they will. Like, yeah, it's just it's boring, and you see it across so many things as well. Like, where it's just like just improve the quality. Like, you're putting time into collaboration. You're saying you're marketing it. You're doing all of this campaign stuff for it, putting money behind it. Like, at least let it be, executed well. And I made a mistake. The third ACW sign is not by the toe box. It's actually on the bottom of the tongue. So it's one top of the tongue, one bottom of the tongue, and one towards the rear end of the heel tab on the outsole. So yeah.
Even with that, it's not like it's what did you say? What did you describe it?
Special project.
Yes, describe how they do special projects. English. Anyways, what I was gonna say was it's more disappointing because it's like, it's a special project and you're not putting the effort in.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
It's like, we're gonna buy it, yeah, but now I'm just disheartened, kind of thing. Like, what I have to remember the project isn't what I had envisioned.
Looking at the two toe boxes, obviously I haven't carefully inspected Michael's one, but Michael's toe box looks a lot better than yours.
It does,
but then again, Michael has a smaller foot size.
You know what? Yeah,
meaning that there's more materials required for bullies.
Meaning
that the shoe is probably worse because it's a bigger size foot.
It is like every like.
I don't like how you did that. I'm trying to take the mic.
No. But on the big though, like normally, like the QC for larger shoes, the QCs for larger shoes is always worse. I don't see. I don't get why though. You got more space, bro. Like, it's like you're squinting your eyes to look.
Because they're trying to use the leftover fabric for the biggest shoe. So I guess you can say that shoe can pass off for faulty or defected.
Well, but yeah, speaking about the blue pair, it was confirmed to us via the drop that there were only probably 500 pairs worldwide.
Do you see that?
Because that drop went in like 3 minutes.
Do you see that joke when that commented
500
on the post, the one that we put up today saying, oh no, it was 5,000.
Who said that?
Some joke went on TikTok, said, oh, 5,000 with a star saying that we're trying to correct us. Were you there?
Just telling me when to get it.
Were you there?
Sorry,
was it you who dropped the shoes?
Let me directly address my man.
Was it you who personally dropped the shoes on the site?
You see, when you get to a certain point in this sneaker streetwear thing, yeah, you understand and ask certain questions to the right people, and you get correct answers. You see, you were never there. I know you weren't there because I ain't seen you yet. When you get there, you can tell me about figures. But now, just know the stockroom knows what we're talking about because we're in the stockroom, which means we have the figures to hand. Yeah? And if we don't, we won't tell you. All right? So there. Thanks for attending my TED Talk.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, and moving on from one Nike product to another. Sometimes, you enjoy a shoe. Yeah. You wear it a little bit. And you're like, actually, I don't like this shoe. But you want to get some value out of it.
It doesn't...
Or you might want to, think that maybe it deserves to go to a better home. And there's a project that was rolled up previously by Nike, and it's now being sort of more openly discussed overseas in America. A program called the Nike Refurbished Program. So, Eman, tell us a little bit about it, mate.
The way you did that, it's like watching a TV show.
Yeah, man.
And it's like, back to
the studio. Yeah, man.
Basically, when say you've got an order, not you've got an order wrong, you decided that you don't want the shoe anymore. If you return the shoe, I feel like it's all in all, it's Nike cutting back DTC and basically funneling everything through them, which I feel like in the near future everything's going to be through Nike. So let me explain. The Nike Refurbish program is a program where if you're a customer and you return Nike shoes, what they do is they have their experts will basically look through the shoe, clean the shoe, and then relist the shoe on the Nike Refurbish program website. Only available in America. I tried to buy for the UK from America, and you funnily enough, you can tell it's an American store because it said football, but it was American football cleats.
Oh,
right.
no.
You can tell because it had like little back tabs and stuff. It was ugly, but yeah, it's interesting in terms of like, yeah, each pet. The refurbished shoes are discounted. I think it's up to 50% off.
Okay.
The natural price. So in the up to 50% off, there's 3 different categories. There is the like new, gently worn, and slightly imperfect. I feel like this accounts for, in America, I haven't noticed it really here, but in America they had like B grades.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's gonna fall under that. So you return your shoe.
Maybe like store returns as well, where somebody just like notices imperfections in their shoe and they can't give them a replacement, so you just return it and get money for it.
Exactly. So then that will go online.
Yeah.
Obviously, it going online, there's going to be limited sizes because it's who returns what.
And it shouldn't be too big because it's meant to be like there shouldn't be that many errors, basically.
Yeah. But yeah, only available in the US now. I don't know if we've talked about this program before because
We brought it up.
Because it got sort of leaked and sort of then like trial by discussion sort of thing.
Yeah.
They put out the word a little bit via a few platforms.
Even online, going on the website, it was a beta website. So obviously, being a beta
Still test
website,
driving.
still in test. But yeah, I feel like it's something that if it gets bigger in the US and if people start to clock onto it, Nike can really start to take back their stake in like the resale market or this resale atmosphere.
And it's the best time to, innit?
Pardon?
It's the best time to.
It's the best time to, and then I feel like, especially with what's going on and their whole StockX palaver, they're thinking, you know what? We can just do this all ourselves.
I mean, they've always wanted the piece of the pie, innit? That's why they increase their prices. And then they'll say production costs and whatnot, but really and truly, they should increase the prices to cut into the resale market so that they can enjoy more of those profits. Because if somebody's willing to pay $350 for a pair of shoes we sold for $180, then we can sell it for $200. They'll enjoy 20 more profit, if that makes sense.
Ooh.
So,
sorry, I'm on the website now. I'm just having a look through it.
And the funny thing is, it also drives down the resale market. Because let's say now, a shoe that just released, blue, UNC
One?
UNC toe.
UNC was it a UNC toe?
Yeah.
UNC. Yeah. You're right.
UNC
UNC toe. Air Jordan ones. Yep.
Yeah.
UNC toe Air Jordan 1s. Obviously they've released shoe 4 years back. Let's go in for $350 resale. Oh wait, $350 or more resale. Now let's say they've upped the retail price to what?
180.
180.
Yeah. I bought it for 179, 180. Yeah.
Okay, cool. 180.
Yeah.
Yeah, 17. Yeah, between 165 and 180, depending on the shoe. Yeah.
Cool.
Absolutely
So
rip off,
180. Now, if we increase the price, resale market goes down because people there's not that as big of a margin because normally we know Air Jordan 5s, Air Jordan 1s as 135. And then
or 145 max.
You resell it and you can make like £100. Now you're making 50, less than 100,
75
or
maybe.
Exactly. So obviously depending on the size and or the colorway and how exclusive the shoe is. So now they've done okay, cool. If we increase the price, 1, we're making our money back, but 2, we're cutting out these people and we're basically just funneling everything. And then just bringing everything back to us. Meaning that going forward, people aren't going to go to these sites because now if we stock more pairs or if there's less people buying it, there's always going to get some.
But I'm intrigued though, like, do they pay people when they hand in their shoes? Is it store credit? What's the vibe of exchange for people to hand in? Like, what's the incentive attached there?
I going through like articles and stuff, I didn't really see too much on it, but I won't be surprised if it is store credit or if it's just like general refunds.
Yeah, because Like that will take a bit of money to get started first, because if you're imagining like people are coming in, like resellers, how much stock they're sitting on, they've got bare dead stock product. Unless they say we're not going to accept dead stock product, then that could be part of it as well.
I feel like, actually no, I feel like it's going to be that thing of there's 28 days type of thing.
Okay.
Obviously, in the future, the way that society is, someone's going to find a meth. There's going to be a meth somewhere.
Fair enough.
For those of you that don't know, sorry. There's going to be a method where people are going to find a way to dupe the system and profit off this whole scheme, in terms of they're going to make it a way of we make more money off that than reselling to people, or there's going to be a way of people making more money, and then Nike's going to latch onto it and then change it. So obviously these things happen over time. It's all teething problems. But yeah, what you said is interesting. I feel like it will either be store credit or just a straight money back type of thing. And I haven't bought a pair from them, so I'm guessing return 28 days max. So that means if you're sitting on profit, I mean, if you're sitting on shoes and they don't sell, return it or wear it once or twice. I don't know how they're gonna quantify.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's interesting.
Yeah.
Let's see more about that.
So here's a couple pieces of information about it. So people are limited to purchase 5 pairs of shoes per transaction.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was something about they are not accepting donations, or nor are people are able to sell them shoes right now. Okay, can I donate or sell footwear to be part of Nike Refurbished? Not at this time. However, we encourage you to donate or responsibly recycle your footwear at the end of its use.
That's another thing. It's an incentive of
you don't
not
want
throwing
don't throw the shoes away. Help the environment, sort of thing. And
you can
also
make money off it.
But even then, they're saying donate your shoes, so it's not an incentive of money. It's more so like you don't want this in your house. You ain't got the space for that.
No,
We'll
they
take it
said
off your hands.
you can't.
You can't donate shoes.
No, they said the question was, can I donate or sell footwear to be part of Nike Refurbished?
Yeah.
Not at this time.
So what was the second bit that you
They're
read?
talking about Nike have at their recycling and donation program.
Oh, I see.
That
Sorry,
they want
my
people to
bad.
use instead.
Okay.
So I'm curious as to where they're getting the shoes from if they're not accepting people's shoes.
What do you mean?
Stores.
So it's straight from stores.
So for example, yeah, like when I used to work in the office, there was people that bring back shoes that were defected.
Okay.
These shoes would then go back directly to whatever brand they were.
Okay.
If it was Nike shoe, will go back to Nike.
Yeah.
And now go into the defect section. So they have a whole bunch of product.
Yeah.
That's just sitting.
Like, if you think about it, however big those warehouses are, and how many things people return and stuff, they haven't rolled it out yet, but I know they have a lot of
and they
stuff.
have bare stuff sitting as well.
Exactly.
So
think about in a couple of years, let's say this rolls out fully, somebody's gonna make a TikTok where
talking about
they
picking
find
up like
something crazy,
like a course 4.
Yeah.
Or what's it called? What's that shoe? Rust pink.
Somebody's gonna do
Slightly
something.
defective, but
Travis Fragment.
yeah.
Even if you think about when we had Brad on, he was talking about there's certain shoes that if they don't sell,
That's in the back.
they have to
Yeah.
send it back.
Unless the company raised the embargo and lets them sell it. Yeah.
Yeah. So things are gonna come out of the woodwork.
Yeah.
And even if we're looking at other stores that we know where they're doing like clean outs and stuff like that, stock goes. stock will make it up. It's just a matter of when.
Or a store closing down, because some stores won't be able to compete with the other high street brands anymore.
Fair enough.
So they're gonna have to pack up, and Nike will be like, "Yeah, let me get my product back."
Yeah.
So one more thing, which is actually very interesting. Items ordered from Nike Refurbished online are final sale.
Yeah, so you
Yeah,
can't
you can't
return it.
return.
No returns at all.
No refunds.
No refunds, no returns, unless it's the damage is worse than what they described, or
Right.
unless it doesn't fit the description.
So basically, yeah, misrepresentation.
Pretty much.
Fair enough.
For all those interested in Nike Refurbished, they've given us a little piece about why you should buy Refurbished. This is not an ad, by the way.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know why. I was reading. I meant like it's online kind of thing. Like, I was just- so it reduces the impact on the environment because materials make up to 70% of any product on footwear.
Fair.
Unbeatable value, and you can have fun finds. So as Eman said, you can have a little TikTok.
Because now they're justifying the fact that they've increased the price of their real shoes.
Yeah.
Because you can get defects for
Bro,
£99
imagine
or
you find a
£110.
defective Air Jordan 1 for 135. You know, I'll be livid. I'll actually be mad.
But a lot of these youths that are growing up know the price as this 160 thing, so they're like
Crazy.
Oh crap!
That's
steal.
that. I mentioned
That's
this.
what they're playing on.
I mentioned this a couple pods ago, in terms of, do you feel like it's going to get to a point where 300 is going to be the norm for a Nike shoe, because that's what people are. Because don't forget, we've grown up. We've grown up on. No. Okay, not grown up, but 135. We know 135.
It's the home value. Yeah.
Some people who are a bit older than us are going to be like 135. That's extortion. I used to get it for
when we were little, and Air Force used to be £6-7.
Yeah.
And they increased to 75, and they were there for a while. Now they've gone to 100, then 100 and 110 now.
So where does this stop?
So now the thing is, you have to remember that Nike is still a for the people brand, quote unquote, meaning that other than their special projects, they have a cap to how much they can charge certain things. For example, Vape Max, that is like their TT technology. They can afford to charge for that because they're charging you for the air bubble, the research they put into it, all of that kind of stuff, the use of materials. But there's certain shoes that can't justify a price point like 2 something. Like the Comme des Garçons special project, so it makes sense. The LV Air Force One special project. The Tiffany Air Force One special project. A Nike Dunk, please excuse me, don't make that 140. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah. And again, like there was a massive boom in trainers, so they had to compensate.
They're just reacting to it.
This is their
Speaking
reaction.
of a boom, sorry, going off time. Did you guys see the whole Taylor Swift thing? New Balance.
Yeah, but I haven't seen the back end to see like what the reception and increase in value was like.
I feel like it's just one, I don't know what brand she's with, or if she's with a brand. 2, does she not wear shoes regularly? Why
She
is
just wears
this?
crap.
Yeah, so I don't see why.
What New Balance thing happened.
Basically, she's with one.
my man, innit? Yeah.
She's with Travis Kelce,
Yeah,
who's an American football player.
Chiefs,
Yeah.
I swear.
Yes. And
I think his team wear red.
Yes.
and so she attended the game with his mother, and they were watching the game, and when they were taking pictures of her,
She was wearing.
she was wearing New Balance 550s.
Fairs. Oh, wow.
White and
Is
red.
it?
white and red. Yeah.
And so
It went
then
trending on
somebody
the New
somebody
Balance
posted,
website.
and then
That's crazy.
one of the Swiftie being Travis Taylor Swift.
Fair enough.
I was gonna make Travis Kelce.
Taylor Travis Swift.
One of
the
Taylor
Swifties.
Swift's Taylor Swift's fan base is called the
Yes,
Swifties, isn't
yeah,
it?
That's such
So
a
one of
funny
the
name.
Swifties accounts has now said,
Be
"Oh
careful.
my gosh, guys,
you know what I'm thinking?
yeah, mind out, G."
No, not even that,
serious
you know.
still.
Like, imagine if we had like, obviously we got the Beehive, we got now Swifties, we got the.
Been there though.
But it's like, imagine like, it was like that for like footwear brands, like
It is.
the swooshies.
Oh, let's not.
Anyway,
Stripes.
so
The dads.
yeah, then one of the Swifties accounts that had quite a lot of followers posted and said, Taylor Swift has worn these New Balance 550s. Our queen, something like that.
They ate it up.
Bare retweets, bare hashtags. People were
respect
loving
it.
it. And then what happened? And then the sneaker accounts picked it up, obviously, like Complex Sneakers and all of that, started like making posts on them. And I was just like, I mean, there's more than enough in store. Maybe not a specific colorway, but it exists. So would the value go up? I didn't think so.
No.
If they were sold out now and you can't access them, then of course.
I feel like that is just going to be a moment. Like,
Yeah.
it happened. That's it. There's no. Actually, you never know these companies. They could now come out and do. I don't feel like they would, but they might, because obviously they pick up on stuff like this.
Yeah.
They give her, or the New Balance try and champion her into something, or obviously it's a moment, so you never know.
Let me just tell you, if New Balance want to try and champion Taylor Swift, the bag is very immense.
Yeah, I know.
So peak.
It's very immense.
And it falls right into that category, into that lane.
It's so,
That is a
It's
high.
literally-
immense.
It literally
Like,
slips into
like
the
her
lane.
management will be like, do you know how perfect this is for you? You want this more than we want this.
You know, it is.
So bring the check.
Must said, help us help you.
That one isn't even like a high risk, high reward. That's just a high
Pure
price
reward.
tag. High price tag, but the reward
Pure
is
reward.
dead there. The reward. Oh my gosh.
Oh, you want me to wear you guys again? Pay me $1 million.
You know what?
Aye, the bag is large.
Alright. Honestly, what's amigos?
And I knew her thing was different, yeah, when there was
My thing's set different. Yeah.
there was
different.
a new article came out about her buying a mansion in cash, and it was like cash,
Safe.
like
Fashion. Yeah.
in
Big drip.
dollars,
Big drip, big drip, big drip.
like the dollars that we'd be spraying on the party. She said, "Yeah, hold that, keep the change."
Yeah, I can't lie.
Yeah.
It's this kind of reminds you. Sorry,
Big
off
rack
tangent.
settings.
1 second off tangent. When big up Reese. Reese must have said something about Selena, and he got hex.
Oh, when
he
they
got, he got hex comments in his DMs, and there was like a little doll, and they
my
were pricking. Sorry, quick tangent. Yeah, their fans are wild. Like,
Yeah.
I was looking at some of the retweets, and people were like, "I never liked the thing, but because she's wearing it, blah blah blah." And I was like, "Yeah,
Bro,
New
that's-
Balance."
Bro,
Stan culture is crazy.
it's nuts.
Big up Eminem.
Bro, it's crazy. But
Yeah, I just feel like it's gonna be.
if they decide to leverage that, then cool. That I feel like the 550 is one of their constant shoes. So if
because of how big it's now.
yeah, like it's a big shoe anyway. Like they've been doing collaborations with Emily Ondor, with Rich Paul, a lot of big names within the scene. So it's not a new shoe to us as sneakerheads, but there's a whole other community that haven't really discovered them, and they'll be out here currently wearing like, I don't know, like Adidas Superstars or Gazelles or something, Sambas, and like we've been saying, there are alternatives to shoes when they sell out. A Samba sells out, you can get a 550. A 550 sells out, you can get another shoe. Like there are shoes out there that you can buy.
Clyde and stuff.
Do you get what I'm saying? And yes, they might not have the same like kind of hype attached to them, but if you want to make it yours and you want to make it work, you can do that.
But one thing that I just want to notice, just want to say is that we're not as into it because this is our culture.
Yes.
So looking at stuff like that is hilarious to us, and it's like, bro, like, did you not
Like it's you guys are having mass hysteria about a pair of shoes that was sitting.
Yeah, but obviously they don't see it like that.
Yeah,
they see
yeah,
it
yeah.
like, oh my gosh, what shoe is this?
She just
Queen
put
Bee's rocking them.
She put that on.
Yeah.
I gotta go put that on.
Exactly. So
Mom, where's your card? Taylor Swift wore some New Balances. I need it.
Well, I've seen the white and red ones on StockX right now. Last sale was £75, so I don't think it's had too much of an impact yet. And I don't think it will.
Yeah, I think it's just a moment.
Unless they push and do a Taylor Swift 550 collab, then maybe we'll have a different conversation.
Or
If they're doing a Taylor Swift collab, I hope it's actually not a 550 though.
Yeah, I mean, you have to fit the trick.
yeah,
I get you.
Yeah,
You have to feed the beast.
But you know, from our perspective, I hope it's not a 550. I think they can
It wouldn't be for us anyway.
make something work.
What was the slogan? Worn by supermodels in thingy?
Worn by supermodels in
No.
Boston and dads in Ohio, something
Stuff
like that.
Because if she does the 550 now, and
That
then
woman's a supermodel.
moves on to the next silhouette which they want to push, the keys are set.
Shake It Off is Taylor Swift. It's not. Shake it off, no.
I don't know, you have to Google it.
You're asking the wrong person.
Sorry,
bro. I listen to gangbangers and drug dealers.
Fair.
Taylor Swift is Shake It Off.
And Sexy Red.
Yeah, no, but she's a gangbanger.
Is she?
Yeah.
Part time. I think she's given up the lifestyle a little for the rap.
When she said, when you hear ski, that mean pull up.
Yeah, no, I hear it.
Pull up. Bow bow.
But obviously she's working now, so
Yeah.
so what?
Speaking of celebs, I want to get into our last topic.
Yeah.
Last-ish topic of the day.
Yeah.
Is the
find my
actually,
list.
yeah, Michael, do you want to intro it?
Let me find my
Yes,
list.
so Complex published the Complex Streetwear Power Ranking.
Yep.
Basically,
Essentially,
the fourth street.
yeah, the
No,
Forbes
actually, no.
Streetwear.
The 30 under 30.
Yeah.
Basically, so the Complex Streetwear Power Ranking reflects which individuals have the most power in streetwear, from Tremaine Emery to Pharrell Williams to Yoon An. And my first thing before we get into it is, I don't know what time stipulation there was, because some of these people are riding currently on their past successes, I think, in this list.
Yes.
And you'll notice that, or on the success of others that they've acquired.
Yes.
So they're claiming a booting they haven't done.
No, they're claiming the booting that it is like Sneak Boy and the Cat. It's a rumor from ages ago, but they're still right.
No, you know why I say that? Because the current owner of LVMH is on the list.
Nah, CEO.
Yeah, but I feel like
CEO,
that's
sorry.
I feel like that's a sympathy.
No, but my thing is
They got a bit like
he's not the one perpetrating the streetwear scene. He acquired the brands that do that. LV, Off-White, and several other brands on the LVMH have tapped into the streetwear market on their own volition. He hasn't done it.
That's why
should he be there?
That's why
Honestly,
with some of the go on, Bolo.
big up Alex in it.
Shout out to him, man.
He's cold.
Shout out to him, but
on a
he
bigs,
didn't do it.
Broski. Like, you're
On a man to man.
like it's you're only there because you're CEO right now.
Boy to boy.
Which
Like,
boy?
you're there because you're CEO. And that's calm. Like, we respect your thing, but in terms of streetwear power rankings, you're in the streets. Like, the picture of you,
comfortable in your own ends.
the picture of you is in a suit, bro. Like, that just says who you are.
Yeah.
Like,
And you know what I've noticed since looking at this list? Somebody who still has an effect till today is not on this list.
who?
R.I.P. Virg. But if Virgil's not on the list.
Yeah, that's another thing. Because
Yeah.
you talk about time stipulation.
Exactly.
They didn't give a current time zone of all time, of
Or
the past 10
currently,
years.
the past
currently,
5.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And I
yeah,
feel like
yeah.
time is important to tell these things because you can still see the effect of Virgil currently.
100%.
His LV collections are still being released now. I mean, I guess maybe not now, but towards the back end of last year, we were still seeing parts of Virgil's LV, story coming out still.
They released that horrendous, yeah, Virgil doesn't want me to say the word.
Horrendous.
They released that horrendous, that Air Force One high.
And there was collaborations that he had done that had come out as well. And it's just like, even silhouettes of shoes. He still has influence in the streets. The LV skate looking shoes that he made.
Oh, yeah.
Brazy still. Like, and they're still in the streets. They still, I think, contribute to streetwear power rankings from my perspective. I still see them and think, yeah, that's a cold bit of crap. And you can wear that with whatever.
You know what, yeah. On top of that, it's like, if you ask everyone on this list where Virgil would be, everyone's going to say at least top 10.
Yeah.
So it's like, the fact that Complex didn't put him there, it's like, what, is it because he's passed away? Is that actually your excuse? Because, like, even if he's dead, he's, as you said, like, his effects are still, his presence is still affecting streetwear to this day.
Facts.
So,
And so I'm looking through this list. I'm gonna mention some of the people. I'll go from like 1 to 10, and then pick out some key names that haven't been mentioned.
we might as well honestly start from 25.
25, because it's a long list, man. It's a lot of names.
We can speed through the names.
Sorry.
Shall I do it?
No, it's cool. I'll get to this. I'm just at the top right now. Hold on. Oh, you're refreshed. All good.
I feel like we should just pick ones out.
Alright, cool. Let's highlights. Alright,
Okay,
cool.
so at number 25, gonna go to 20. Flipping it. Probably start at 25.
Alright, cool. So I'm gonna pick through highlights. 25, we got Kid Super. 24, we got Clint.
Wait. Because I feel like, sorry, this is not going in, by the way.
That was a bit abrupt.
Sorry.
Wait.
No, because he was gonna quickly read through everything, and I
Okay.
feel like there's some names you can afford to skip. I think there's.
I was gonna skip. I said I was gonna pick through highlights.
No.
Kid Super and Mama.
I say we focus on key names. So Kid Super is a good name.
Yeah.
Clint is obviously one we need to talk about.
I was gonna go to.
I think you we need to discuss.
Yeah, that's what I was going to.
Martinez and Wells Bonner are people we need to discuss.
I was gonna hit
as well.
Kanye as well.
Kanye West. But I don't want us to rush through. I want us to discuss them.
Oh, you want to discuss it?
I think Chris Gibbs we can skip them because like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying that.
You-
Just look at the brands that they're dealing with, innit?
Alright, cool. Number 25, we have Kid Super.
Yeah. I think Kid Super did well in terms of the little handover period.
Yeah.
Between Virgil and then Pharrell.
Very good interim manager.
Yeah, that was
Did what he
quality
had to
work.
do, yeah.
My character at United. Great work. 3 wins. Delivered. And they look clean. Quality. Bring him back.
You know what it is? It was
So
seamless
dumb.
transition.
Yeah, man. Just
You wouldn't expect
man, just
anything.
like, you know what?
I said,
I mean, just
doing the job for the club.
Literally.
Yeah.
Held it down.
Held
That's
it
it.
down.
And you know what, guys? It's great being here. Tap in when you need me. Yeah?
That's a real team player.
Literally.
Like,
And he's still cooking on his own individual stuff as well.
Nah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Number 24, we got Clint.
Obviously, we know Clint is anti everything, so it's like.
But in all honesty, yeah, even though he's anti everything, he should still be higher on this list.
Yeah, I feel like he should be higher.
Like, even if you want to be disrespectful, you still have to understand the influence that he's had, not only on UK streetwear culture, but across the globe.
Yeah, I feel like just for what he's done and the recency of the whole UK streetwear culture. Obviously, this is an American list.
Yeah.
But I feel like they should have pledged him a lot higher. But obviously, they're gonna commit for their own people first.
Shoot me if I'm wrong in it. Let me run with this. Do you think Clint has been put this high up or low up on the list because of there's an age difference in the people that were making the list compared to his target market?
Yes, I think that's a good point.
Because
I think that's a good observation. Because if you at the same time though,
There's
in one hand I agree with you.
And
again, it comes back to the time stipulation. Because if you saw what he was doing when he was in America, and he had those kids running through the street in New York, a lot of men in America don't even have emotion like that with their own brands in America to be able to have kids moving like that. Let alone, and not even just kids, adults as well.
Yeah.
Every man was running for crap.
Put up on September the 11th, 2023.
No, I know, but when I'm saying that if the list is across, like for example, the last 5 years of streetwear, from its boom when Virgil was at the Off-White 10 to present day, then cool. I'd be like, you know what, putting him there, I can hear it a little bit more. I still don't agree. I think it should still be higher, but I can hear it a little bit more because what he's done has really picked up within the last 2 years.
Yeah, and they'll. If you're running with the thing of longevity, for example, like as you're saying, like,
then I'm gonna let you land.
I can hear it because if we're gonna look at like I said 5 years or like even a 10-year gap, his effect is 2 compared to someone consistently over 10. Okay, cool. But in those 2 years, he's done a lot. You had children, adults, everyone running through New York and running through Paris. The only other time you see people running through Paris is they want to riot. They're literally like they're either setting animals free from the zoo or try to get some crepes. Hey man.
And at 24, I think it does a disservice to what he's influenced and what he's inspired others to do.
100%.
You've seen it through people's campaigns, the way they decide to shoot, the photographers they collect to use. Like, it's not just as simple as, Clint's here and we've seen what he's doing, shout out to him. It's like him and all the mandem involved have really permeated through culture. Not just through clothing, but through the way the clothing scene in music, the placement of stuff. 21 Savage rocking. What?
The keyword, literally, Complex is a platform about culture. Clint captures culture.
UK shelled it. Paris, overseas, comfy. Australia, guys have no business having kids running through the street where killer spiders are on the loose.
Real.
No business.
Real. Oh my days.
Broski's got no business having kids running through New York. He's got G's rocking Cortez 24/7 in places he's never been. That's not normal.
For me, it's more of a thing of, we're going to move on from him.
Yeah.
But for me, it's a thing of like, obviously I said culture, but what he captures the black experience.
The essence of what
Man
it
was
is to
selling
grow up.
99p car, bro. We grew up with 99p stores.
Yeah.
The car goes in for 99p.
Bro.
Pain is the essence in the music video. It's these small things.
It's the little details that really speak to people.
Bro, that really speak to people and align themselves with the culture. The whole running around for shit, that whole mass hysteria, guerrilla marketing, whatever you want to call it, bro. It's just culture. So for that. Complex being culture, you may not understand UK culture too tough. Fair enough.
But you need to understand what he's done on the world stage.
100%.
Because even in Nigeria, comfy.
Yeah.
Bro, you know what?
So
I feel like in like 10 years down the line, they're gonna be reminiscing on great marketing abilities, and they're gonna highlight Nike, of course, and they're gonna highlight Cortez.
Half these people haven't spoken to Tinker, you know.
Yeah, real.
You know, when you think about it, once you get the Tinker cosign and the Virgil cosign,
you're too clear.
You
Virgil
actually
gave him a flipping LV jacket. That's fucking cold. Are you dumb?
Hey, jacket is actually
I'm sorry.
Oh my
Nobody
days.
nobody can get that flipping jacket again.
One of one.
One
Bro,
of one.
you
Did you see the
gradient? Oh my gosh! Hey, wait! Don't leave me hanging. Because you know when it. Oh my!
No, that purple to pink gradient was crazy.
You know, on like Word or like Photoshop or something, where you have the color wheel.
Bro, I don't even know. I don't care if you call this fucking glazing, bro. Have you seen that?
But speaking of New York culture, before we move on to Yoon briefly. Oh, you want to say something? Go on.
Sidebar. Talking about glazing.
Oh, lol.
Today.
We'll get to that later.
Cool. Say
So quickly before we move into number 22,
Yeah.
I just want to touch on 23, Angela Bape.
Do your thing.
Awake, New York. Awaken, as some people refer it as. I think they're cold, man. I think I like the aesthetic. I like the people they use, and I feel like in terms of placement, it's a really good like brand that's been coming up on the rise. And obviously, them celebrating 10 years versus Place in the Faces celebrating 10 years. You see the journey, you see the growth, you see like what they've done within their cultures, and it's really nice to see kind of what's been going on the US side of things as well, isn't it?
Collab as well.
Yes, yeah. Like they've been showing it, man. So hey, big out to them, man. Big out to them.
Next up, we got Yoon.
Shout out Yoon, man.
Each
Yoon's
time.
been cooking with Nike consistently for like the last 3 years now, isn't it?
I
3, maybe 4.
She.
I said, yeah, she's been cooking.
He said he's been cooking.
Oh, my bad.
Oh.
She's been cooking
Yeah, I'm just trying
for,
to- 'cause you know.
it's fine, no worries.
Yeah.
She's been cooking for like the last 3 to 4 years with Nike.
Yeah.
Silhouettes.
She's been outside though.
Yeah,
No
or even
bigs.
on her own accord as well. Like she's been doing a lot.
Yeah. I see she did some stuff with Ramo as well.
Yeah, Ambush has been growing and doing amazing stuff.
It's not for me, but I appreciate it.
Ambush is ambush. I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Never not. 21. Can you do something for me? Sorry, we got.
Kanye should be a lot. Oh my gosh, this is. I feel like
this is political.
This is cancellation tax.
This is
Yeah.
This is yeah.
It's loss aversion.
100%.
You can't not put it in the list, but you need to put him somewhere.
Yeah. So you thought, you know what? Let's just relegate Chelsea.
You know, honestly, I need to understand they're working out for how they made this list.
I need to understand.
No,
like,
we know it's cancellation.
No, but just in general now, what was they working out?
Is it
for the whole thing?
impressions? Is it like social capacity? Is it the growth of the brand? Is it followers? What is it that has made you say that yes, this person is in this position?
It's number one at everything.
Nepotism.
Oh, probably. Oh, I don't know.
Because-
So I thought that's what you're referring to.
Oh no,
but
he
he's
said
not-
Kanye is number one.
he's number
Because
one
if you
Oh,
go
okay.
back to what we'll talk about with Taylor, remember when Kanye wore the Court Purple 2.0s?
Yes.
Randomly.
Still
And
need them.
All of a sudden, no, you want the
You
1.0s, you want the 2s.
1.8.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, 1.8.
And all of a sudden,
Thank God we listened.
ran off like the price spat on
Yeah.
StockX because everyone's just buying it up.
Crazy.
He's different, man.
Number 20 is
Chris Gibbs.
Chris Gibbs and Beth
Union.
Burkett Gibbs at Union. Shout out to them. They've been doing consistent stuff.
Can't hate.
And yeah, they've secured themselves in this thing. I can't lie. Like the journey of Nike goes deeper than a lot of brands around them, and an abundance of collaborations outside of Nike as well, with Neighborhood, W Taps, Visvim.
Yeah.
Uh,
Safe.
And obviously, then you have the like general apparel as well, alongside selling other things, boutique sort of style. So it's cool, man. And I feel like they have like good community engagement as well. Like I'd like to, when I go out to America, go out there and just like see the store and see what it's like on the day to day.
19, Grace Wells Bonner.
Wells Bonner should be higher as well, man. Love her so much. She's amazing, so talented. Like I just feel like you see like her and Martine Rose, like Rambo's twinning. It's like they really just honestly, like I feel like them two together, like they just cut the way for like women within the scene, like especially like
I
women
agree,
of color,
man.
like
I
they
agree.
they understand what their aesthetic is, and they just churn out great things and great campaigns. So yeah,
Sorry, sidebar. Big up Moalola
shout out Moelela.
because she's not here, but I'm not saying that she's streetwear, not necessarily.
Yeah,
but,
maybe not streetwear, but like
she should get her flowers.
she do be having influence. She also do
100%.
be getting in trouble, but you know what?
I respect it.
Like the other CEO said, it's part of the game, mate.
Hundo,
You win some,
hundo.
you lose some.
At number 18, Lev Tanju.
AKA Palace skateboarding. I think it's interesting. Yeah.
Being British, we can only hail.
Yeah, shout out.
I can't hate in it.
However, though, I do feel like, and I don't know, I feel like they're kind of going back the Supreme route in the fact that that's the model in it, right?
That's their archetype.
Yeah, because like I don't know, like they're skaters, but you see them in so many spaces, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm not, but it's just that at some point will that push them off the rails because they're not directly linked to anything. I don't know, but right now they're cooking and they're doing some amazing stuff, and like even the collaborations, whether it be football kits, skateboards, apparel, footwear, because they recently had the New Balance launch, didn't they? New Balance Palace.
Yeah,
It was Paris recently, like about 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Rings a bell.
I'm sure. Don't worry.
It rings a bell. It rings a bell. It rings a bell. Yeah.
And yeah, that was cool. So yeah, shout out Palace, man.
They
Shout
had
out
another
Lev.
collab recently as well, right?
Footwear wise.
No, apparel.
Yes, they did. They had a collaboration with UGG, and then they had a collaboration with Gore-Tex.
Who?
Palace.
No, was it Gore-Tex? They did jackets, like really crazy cold jackets.
I can't remember.
It was like
We
green.
need to search it. I can't remember, but I remember. Yeah.
Cool. Moving on
17.
to 17.
Salehi.
Yeah.
Salehi Bembury. I think it's fair placement.
I agree because.
Yeah, let's not forget recency bias.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. And Crocs isn't really streetwear
I
necessarily.
mean, they've
moving
tried to
into
make it
streetwear.
streetwear.
Yeah, that's
I can't
necessarily
lie,
like.
because of pandemic, it's moving into the streetwear.
It's more
aesthetic.
cultural.
But I will say though, he's been ahead of everything that's been kind of like semi-good for the culture.
100%.
So like when the Versace Chain Reactions first dropped, he
That
was one
was
that
him.
designed that,
Yeah.
and
He was
that
part
had
of
its
the team.
time. Then he moved into stuff with New Balance, and while he was doing stuff with
Yeah.
New Balance, he was doing stuff with Moncler,
Yeah.
designing clothes and footwear. So I think he's been at the forefront of everything like good and powerful in terms of
agree.
streetwear culture. So his ranking makes sense, and I appreciate where he is, and I
He's
appreciate
been
what he's done for
cooking.
the culture.
He has been cooking. I do.
And that's 16, his neighbor,
Yep.
his brother
Neighbor.
in design, Joe
Brother
Fresh
in
Goods,
company.
Yep.
literally, fellow New Balance
Collaborator.
designer and collaborator.
Yes.
Joe Fresh Goods has collaborated with so many people, from McDonald's to Clacks Flea Market,
Yeah.
Travis Scott,
Palace as well.
Palace, on his own brand as well.
Yeah.
Fresh Goods.
And also we've had
Is it called Fresh Goods?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
The Conversation Among Us connection as well.
That's it. Conversations Among Us. That was
Yeah.
great. That was that. Honestly, I loved the whole actual pushing.
Yeah, man, it's
conversation.
strong, man. It's
Yeah,
strong and it's
Yeah,
necessary.
in-
We
in
need that kind of
terms of-
stuff.
tying
in
it to
terms
apparel
of
and like footwear.
strictly streetwear, then yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
100%. Number 15.
James
Mr.
Whitman.
Amamanya himself.
I mean.
Again, shout out to the people overseas cooking as per usual. Again, Amamanya has had some very strong collabs out of the pandemic, and I think one thing that they tried to do was stick to the soul of their story. No pun intended, with their Jordan collaborations and Nike collaborations. But they've really tried to tell the story of the people in their community and the people around them. Obviously, the Jordan 3, probably the most iconic Amamanya collaboration so far, in my opinion, and best.
100%.
And it tells the story of like Amamanya's connection to women and James's connection to women and the women in his life, and celebrates them and their culture.
Real.
And for that to be your first collaboration as a person with Nike is a big statement, because some people kind of shy away from the political quote unquote things.
I can't lie, hear me out, but
Yeah.
the shoe was actually good. It just
It
wasn't.
wasn't just the shoe.
It just wasn't like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, it's a good story, but the shoe comes. I was like,
Nah,
we'll champion
yeah.
the story.
Yeah,
Like,
the shoe back made sense.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you still have your fours?
Huh?
Do you still have your fours?
Yeah.
Do you still wear them?
I haven't.
Bad shoe.
No. Let me say this. It's not even that. It's just that because of the nature of the color, I don't wear them as often.
Bad shoe.
I just wear them here and there.
Because it's a bad shoe.
I know a little bit uncomfortable.
Because it's a bad shoe.
No, they're not. They're clean. Like, you can't tell me they're not.
They're clean. A bad shoe.
What does that even mean?
Doesn't even make sense.
Moving into number 14. We're running on this list right now. We've got Nigo. Obviously,
Fez.
Mr. Kenzo.
If we're doing of all time,
Artist
yes,
director. He's there.
If you're doing of all time, would he be 14th?
he'll be
No.
he'll be higher.
He should be higher.
So it's like,
Should be higher.
of what time then?
You know, recency taxes brought him down.
I mean, I guess like...
the stupid Adidas thing he released
No,
recently.
you know, it's not really that though, because like obviously Human Race, he was involved in that, and Billionaire Boys Club, he's still involved in that. Kenzo, he's still there. Kenzo kind of fell out of the streetwear thing a little bit, and I don't blame them, because at the end of the day, they're a fashion house,
Yeah.
Kenzo
and
out for the
not all
streets.
brands need to kind of dab into that. And like they were making some like kimono-esque jackets that I thought were really cold.
Yeah. I liked the collection that he dropped with them.
Like what they do, man. Like
Yeah,
what they do, you know what I mean?
And especially with them drifting away from the like classic Tiger.
Yeah.
It was a move that needed to be happened.
Definitely a much needed move because Tiger's Tiger, but hey man.
Come on, man.
Tiger. So that's a grind bar. I can't remember where from.
Right.
13th, we have Tyler, the Creator.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Go for Fleur.
Yeah.
I hear
his
it.
work with Converse.
I like his
Yeah,
yard,
yeah.
man. Or that little studio spot that he has, man. It's really cool. He must get some amazing ideas in there because it's just very like, you know, zen.
But
Go
And
on.
a very well dressed man as well. So I
Yeah.
don't see
Yeah,
why
he
not.
put it on. He do.
I agree.
But I don't
But-
understand his placement in the list.
Exactly. That's my question. Unless there's something we've missed.
That's the thing. There is no time. Time is the parameter that will help us figure out a lot right now.
So Golf Wang was his brand established in 2011.
Yeah, that's when he
And
did
it was
the
modeled
Vans.
closely after Supreme, named after his collective Wolfgang. But
Future Wolf game.
I think like it took a bit of a slow down a bit, then picked back up. It's then had a permanent flagship space in Fairfax Avenue in Los Angeles. And yeah, like I guess like it's a happy medium between that kind of like more loafery sort of, you know, cardigan type of aesthetic. I wouldn't necessarily call it streetwear though.
So isn't that the whole like Prep Boy-esque Ivory League
Yeah,
type, like Ralph
leather
Lauren,
jackets, Ralph type of bag,
yeah,
yeah.
which is perfectly fine. Love it.
Yeah.
It's not streetwear,
Yeah.
personally. That's just all I'm.
But I think because he delves into it, and when he starts to mix with streetwear brands, that's where the influence comes from and comes up. Because don't forget, a lot of that men's clothing can drift into streetwear.
Yeah, that's fine. But he's 13th and Kanye's 20 something, and he's ahead of Nigo, and he's ahead
Yeah.
of Joe Freshgoods,
Yeah.
and Salehi, and Yoon.
And then we have ahead of him,
You
or you in Ambush, whichever.
Yeah.
Number
Ruig.
12, we have Rigi Villasenor.
Ruig.
I don't think
Fairs,
he should
man.
be there. to be
Yeah, no,
honest.
I like he's on the list. I do think he should be on the list. I don't
But I
know
don't
if
think he should be number 12.
But
Off the
If-
back of all this collaboration with Zara and the stuff they've done with the brand, like it's been.
You don't think Rude should be 12th?
I don't think so.
Do you know what Rude is as a brand?
I can't like
get it.
he's held down streetwear a lot.
Yes.
He's done his thing.
He has, but
And if they're
again,
putting Tyler as 13th, Riga should be ahead of him.
Okay,
100%.
let's not
That's
use
what I'm saying.
Tyler as
I'm using Tyler as a
in
benchmark.
my head,
cross to bear.
Nigo's my yardstick. Nigo and Wells Bonner are two people that I'll put ahead of Rugi.
Yes.
In my opinion.
But then I still think that 12th is fine for Rigi.
I feel like he can be at least top 10.
10.
What are you going off the Rude shorts?
Huh?
The Rude shorts.
I'm
Shorts and vibes.
Shorts
And
the,
tees.
The tees, pants. Don't forget, a lot of the streetwear brands have basically modeled off them. The type of like high fashion, not high fashion, high price point,
Yeah,
nice
the like-
jeans
the like
aesthetic, but
sportwear-esque.
it's still streetwear.
Yeah.
Bro, they've done Rude has done their thing. It's just that the guy's using this as a money cash grab.
No, that's real streetwear. Then.
He should be higher. He's done a lot.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
That's we can agree to disagree.
Yeah.
I agree. I don't think he should be higher. I'm happy with where he's placed. I feel like everyone ahead of him maybe should be slightly tinkered.
Martin Rose though,
Top 10.
defo ahead of him.
Aye, wait, she's from South, isn't it?
Yeah.
Aye,
Big up,
Martin, you should be like.
I said Martin.
Sorry.
Sister Martin, please have some respect.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Big up.
Sister Martin.
I don't like how she's 11th. Top 10.
Top 10.
I sis, you need to be like fourth, innit? Like
Top 10,
or
top 10,
fifth.
top 10, top
Where
10,
is she
top 10,
from?
top 10.
Yeah, I need to.
That's from she's from Ends.
She's from Croydon, I believe, no?
Oh, it makes me number one.
I will forever have bias.
But
Top
no,
10, top 10, top 10.
she's like one of those people that her designs, her mind is just levels above. Like, you know when you see like someone in the gym and you're like, damn bro, you can lift. That's Martin Rose. I feel like Martin Rose. Yeah.
Michael, you're back at you at it again.
No.
Michael's in the gym.
Just
Stretching, he's looking at, oh damn, bro, you can lift.
No, like you know that when you have to respect somebody's like work ethic, like you've got there. That's the journey you're on. Like I feel like Martin Rose has been in this designer thing for so long that when she pops out with certain designs, I'm like, yeah, I can't lie,
Bro,
you're
can
flexing.
lift. Yeah.
Like that's what you're on.
Like you can lift.
Watch him title the episode as that.
It's just not the title, is it?
Damn, you can lift.
But I think in terms of like her execution, how long she's been in the game, her attention to detail, like there's no reason why she shouldn't be top 10.
Yeah.
She's amazing at what she does. Pick up Martine each and every time, man.
You know what? I love designers like her because my bias can be justified.
Yeah. And she's worked for a range of brands as well. She's not just stuck to one box. She's got like Stussy, she's got
Nike.
Tommy Hilfiger, Nike, Clarks. She's really outside.
Respect it.
Cool.
And she was rumoured by Virgil. Virgil's already soft launched her and said, yeah, I can't, like, these are a few people that I would consider.
Yeah.
There was her and Wells Bonner. So she's in good company. You know what I'm saying?
She's got a Virgil cosign.
Yeah, man.
Number
Number 10,
Plant.
CPFM, Cactus Plant. I hear it. I can't lie. Their fan base is crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Those £400 pieces be going like they're 2p.
Bro, have you seen the shoes they make itself should let you know that those people are not okay.
And I respect it. That's streetwear.
Yeah.
Fair.
That's actually
Pushing the
street-
boundaries.
Pushing
Breaking
the
the rules.
Just such out here. Reese knows it out here.
Oh my gosh.
Hey,
so
man.
down, bro.
Hey, man.
Yeah. CPFM. Cold.
I'm here for it.
Top 10?
I could see it. It depends. Depends. Yeah, I could see it.
And then I guess on the back of that, let me understand the next person, who is Travis Scott, number 9.
Who I can't see personally, but
You know what? We're having a conversation with somebody, and they said, if you deep how much people have invested into whatever he's released, and the amount of pairs he moved off his Air Force One for his album alone,
The pyramid scheme.
fair play.
again,
1 million pairs excess.
so with that again, I understand that. But now, if you're putting him as 9 and Ye as 20 something,
Yeah,
We get it,
we
bro.
get it.
We
your
get it, bro.
mathematics,
We get it.
And we
is-
agree. We don't disagree with
That's
you.
get
all
it.
I'm saying. Innit?
We agree.
Don't worry.
There's
we
something
understood
wrong.
it from the
your
first.
We
your
agree.
calculations.
We
There's
agree.
a miss. You forgot to carry the 1.
We agree. It's because the impressions on #Yeezy dropped over the last 6 months, so they were like, all scary.
Otherwise, Kanye would be first.
It just didn't work for the brand. I hear it. Number 8, David Sinatra, Stussy.
Fairs.
They've had. I feel like Stussy don't take their foot off the gas.
Or
What
never.
They're in
They
gear
don't have
6 the
any-
whole time.
Real.
They might drop into a cheeky 5, and that might be for a collab.
No. That's because they're hitting the bend. That's it.
Man, give
the
out
bend
on
in
the
5.
bend is crazy.
I was watching the Lewis Hamilton race, yeah, and this guy was just curving the bend. He's like,
Bro.
in full pelt.
Do you know how early you have to take a bend to hit
Bro.
at gear 5?
Yeah,
Bro.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Honestly, there's actually nothing much we can say. Stussy have not let go.
Yeah.
They just keep going.
Keep going.
They just keep going.
They are one of the kings of streetwear.
100%.
Yeah, man, for sure. Pillars out here.
One of the godfathers
Totems.
of men's of fashion.
Yeah.
Just above that, or just below that, or yeah, just above. Number 7.
I wouldn't say he's the Godfather. I say the brand is.
Yeah, but you know what I meant. The brand is the godfather.
LVMH.
Yeah.
LVMH.
Yeah. Big up,
Clouty.
Alex.
You know what got in them? Sorry, you know what got them in this list? Nepotism.
Real.
Because
No, that Air Force One.
nah. Because they didn't even mention it.
Bro, Virgil got him in the list.
Fair.
Yeah. Fair enough, man.
Even the acquisition of Tiffany and Co. They just, you know what it is, yeah? When you're, and they're having a minority stake in ALD as well.
Is it?
Yeah, they do.
Fair enough, man.
So that's why ALD, well, I would say that's why, but ALD is about to open up his 3rd store. I believe it's a Miami branch.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so now it's going to be New York
Where's New York?
Miami.
Yeah, that's it.
and London.
Fairs, man. I'm
So-
down. I'm here for it.
Yeah, man. LVMH are ahead and involved in everything good while their pockets are.
Yeah.
So I understand the fact that they might have been included in this list to a tiny degree. However, for the most part, I don't really agree with their placement here because I don't feel like they perpetuate streetwear. They are
Perpetuate fashion.
perpetuate fashion, and they're an acquirer.
See,
I don't think as a conglomerate, they're the ones that do the work. I think that belongs to everybody else that's underneath them that they've acquired. You know what I mean?
if this was a fashion list, I say top 3.
Fact.
Easily, straight away.
One or
Fact.
two.
No question about
Fact.
it.
What?
But the streets, the wear that
'Cause
wears for the streets.
Another thing we haven't mentioned is price point. Streetwear is not meant to be expensive.
Yeah.
Like-
but I guess like you have brands like ALD blurring those lines, don't you?
Yeah, but if we're
LD
if we're
blurs the
breaking,
lines
you know
with-
what?
LD blurs the lines with the actual product they release as well. So it's not like they're just
True.
dropping like pricey streetwear.
But like Supreme, for example, it's a £300 hoodie
but
or a £500 jacket, Gore-Tex or not Gore-Tex.
Supreme are in the space
Supreme?
where we're not paying for the streetwear, we're paying because
For the
we're paying
brand
to
name
say
now.
Supreme.
Fair.
You get it?
I get you.
Bro, my internet. So can you find me the definition of streetwear? Or what? Like if you type in what is streetwear?
And while we're looking for that, we're going to number 6.
Yeah.
Number 6 is Bully's Goat.
Ronnie.
Granddad to the streets.
No,
The
he is.
OG before OGs. Ronnie Fike.
Another person who has not taken his foot off the gas.
Yeah, man. He
Doesn't
knows
know
the
what-
aesthetic, knows what he's on, knows how to roll out, and just keeps putting out good stuff.
See, he's just a consistent
quality
shooter.
clothing.
A consistent guy.
And while we're here, Bully, could you please tell us the definition of
So
streetwear?
Google's definition of streetwear is casual clothing of a style worn especially by members of various urban black youth subcultures.
Does it say black?
No, I added black. They said urban.
Don't do that. Like,
Okay,
I was about
so-
to say.
This is the Google definition, brother. Don't be mincing words.
Okay, Google's definition is streetwear is casual clothing of a style worn especially by members of various urban youth subcultures.
So
Youth can't afford LV.
I mean, that was then.
Yeah, okay. But
Now
if
they
I'm
can put-
breaking it like
I get you. In a conception, yes. Present day, brother, times changed.
yeah, I know.
And so has definition. Definition's evolved.
That's true.
Because when you look at like how much some of these people are acquiring crep for on resale, LV is nothing to them now. They actually choose to go for a Travis Scott fragment for 1,500 than pick an LV runner, for example, or a Chanel runner. Like that's how it is now. So yeah, but Ronnie Fike, goated. His place in the list makes sense.
100%.
Clark's collaborations,
He-
Kif. Like,
Kif.
He just lives his dream.
he's just
Kif,
the guy, man.
like BMW, Monopoly,
He's just doing what he
Clarks and
loves.
Adidas, Nike.
Who did he do? Was it NFL that he did recently?
Yes, NFL Giants.
He's done the the New York. What's it called?
The Jets.
Nah,
Or Giants?
NBA.
NBA?
What's the Knicks?
Knicks. Oh yes, the Knicks and the Giants.
Yeah.
Like,
Just doing what he wants,
The
mate.
only person who could sway me to pay £40 for an umbrella.
Fair.
quickly, umbrella. Did you see the mains umbrella?
Fam, 35
Yeah.
bags.
Did you see the video?
Yeah, the
I
video.
was 2 guests.
Oh my days, I loved it. I was like, yeah, man,
35 bags.
another person living their dream, bruv.
Number 5. Speaking of funny items, lighters, spanners,
100.
luggage boxes,
Real.
a fridge,
Yeah.
Supreme,
Fairs.
James Jebbia. Number 5. I mean, I
I
hear
was
it.
about to say Jebediah.
No, I hear it.
I'm down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
He was never going to be less than top
He can't
five.
be
top
below
5.
Honestly.
Top 5.
Can't be below
Like,
5.
I get it, man. I do get it.
Like, every person that made this list must have a Supreme sticker in their room somewhere.
Supreme.
Like, you don't want to know how many people on this planet own a pair of Supreme boxes, bro.
Put
Honestly.
it down to Louboutin. Sorry. I know you're combat. No, you're Bruce Lee.
Okay.
Yeah, Supreme, man.
And going from Supreme to another Supreme collaborator, designer,
Ooh.
and somebody in their bag every day.
Every single day.
In fact, he dropped a new bag in the last collection.
every
Crazy bag.
second, every minute.
Talking about Pharrell Williams.
Oh, the LV. Ooh,
Yeah.
the LV back. Oh,
Peak, man.
Yeah.
Peak is peak is
Currently
peak, is
creative
peak, is
director
peak.
at LV for LV Menswear.
Is peak.
He's cooking something serious.
Yeah.
Of course, we know he's still involved with Human Race, as well as what's the other brand? Billionaire Boys Club. So he's cooking on all stoves,
Question.
tackling different levels of the streetwear scene. Go on.
If he didn't get the LV drop,
Yes.
or the LV vocation, as some
Would
might say,
he be there?
where would you put him?
I think he'd probably still be within the top 10.
bro, don't forget we
just
we
asking.
basically no as in terms of we've just discounted LV.
Yeah,
so
no,
it wouldn't. His place wouldn't change.
Yeah, because you have to think like a lot of these people on this list. Well, not a lot, but there was 3 specific people on this list that stood out in terms of being nominated for that LV role. Wells Bonner, Martin Rose, and Pharrell Williams.
Yeah.
So they were already in that conversation of being influential within this scene. And while I think Pharrell is really good at the fact that he understands streetwear culture, he also understands like the wider fashion scene and has been involved in to see enough peaks and troughs within it.
He's been there.
Yeah, I personally would have liked
This guy was
Martin Rose to have got the role.
I would love to see Martin Rose.
But I think her time will come, and I hope it does, because again, she's really good at what she does. So
I would love to see her just like fully control the way a fashion house moves.
Yeah.
In some capacity,
Black woman, they would actually shiver in their boots.
And they should, because they should. Their world.
and they'll shiver in the coins that they bring. That she's gonna bring her, bruv.
They'll be, oh my gosh, look at the money we're making! Wow, we should have done this earlier.
But yeah,
number 3 is probably the most controversial placement, in my opinion. Jerry Lorenzo. I think so. Because they've said in the first line, if there is one brand that perfectly defines the fusion of streetwear and luxury fashion, it may be Jerry Lorenzo's Fear of God.
No, it isn't.
And I think currently, is Jerry Lorenzo's Fear of God something that people look at and they say, yo, this is something I'm looking at? I don't think so. In the last year, out of everything they've dropped, there's one jacket that spoke to me, a trench coat. And I only wore it because I saw it in a styling event that I attended.
But that spoke to you.
Yes.
We're talking about streetwear in
Fair
general.
enough. And I don't see...
If you look at the brand's aesthetic in an objective view, like it's what as you said, the last things they pushed, it wasn't really streetwear at all.
He made it an intentional change to move away from the trackies that everyone was loving into this knitwear sort of more,
Still streetwear.
Is it?
But, so Essentials, I could see.
Essentials is streetwear.
But Essentials is still a minor part of
Fear of God.
Fear of God.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So are we letting that minor part
get him the accolades?
I don't think you guys are deep in. He had a collective called Jerry Boys. They were wearing Vans.
No.
And they were wearing not cargos. They were wearing shorts and with the long drawstrings and bro, Jerry's been that guy.
Yeah, but he's not now.
It's like cool.
We just talked about the fact that there's no parameter.
Okay, no, but I hear the fact that he's been that guy, but there are other people who have been that guy before and are still that guy now.
Because now, if you're going to do that been that guy thing, then Pharrell should have been higher.
And
so should Kanye. That's all I'm saying.
We know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
there's no point to bring up. We know. But all I'm saying is he's been that guy.
So that's why I said him being number 3 is controversial.
Okay. For the case and point of numbers, 3 I would understand. Top 5, I
can then
top
want to hit you
5,
out. I say top 7, but I can still hit you out.
I'm a squeeze top 10, personally,
bro.
It's not even like I'm disrespecting him. I'm just thinking like, for what I would rank people in a power list in streetwear, top 10 will be fine.
Don't forget about those fog ones. That's what I'm saying.
No, yeah. But
you're telling me don't forget about those fog ones. Someone in the comments will say, "Oh, don't forget about those Yeezy ones."
Yeah, but we've assessed.
No,
the
I agree
thing.
with you. But I'm just saying, if you want to keep bringing up things that are older than 5 years, then people are going to keep doing the same because that's.
But we all collectively know that this is Complex's list. Our list will be very different, but we are commenting on somebody else's list. What?
That's just giving me an idea.
We can run it. I don't mind.
Going on to number 2. Number 2 is Tremaine Emery. Now, we know he was one of the... I don't know how to describe it. Three-headed goat, I think is probably the best way to describe it. Him, Virgil, and Kanye.
Yep.
But if that's the case...
I don't know how many heads that goat has. I can't lie.
It was them three.
Don't forget Jerry's there as well.
No, but they weren't locked in.
Okay, but Jerry was about this idea, but he's still there.
When they were going to fashion shows, it was them three.
There's pictures with Jerry. That's all I have to
Not
say.
them three. Not with them three. Maybe Kanye and Jerry. Maybe Virgil and Jerry. But not all 3 of them plus Jerry.
Jerry is still there. Okay, let's
we're digressing. But yeah.
But obviously Denim Tears, that Trayman Energy launched only 4 years ago. So it's actually younger than Cortez, interestingly enough. And it's come leaps and bounds since then. And obviously he was creative director at Supreme. Sorry, I was about to say Cortez, muddle my words. He was creative director at I've done it again. Let me pause. Let me just breathe.
He got Cortez in his mouth.
He was creative director at Supreme.
Supreme!
Okay.
And that lasted for just under a year, I believe, since his appointment, maybe just over.
Yeah.
Because he was doing Supreme and Denim Tear simultaneously. Now, I don't know. Obviously, there's still conversations coming about the reasons why he left and what happened. And there's an interview circling that we are waiting to see if it comes out officially, so we can kind of watch that and discuss.
We'll talk about it.
So rather than like kind of like deliberating on what kind of happened, we'll just focus on what Denim Tear's been doing.
Yeah.
Pretty strong year for them, I believe.
I'm not gonna.
Dior Denim Tears did very well.
A lot of people are wearing Denim Tears. It's streetwear.
In New York, I'm hearing it's going crazy over there. Like,
I've seen some people here.
and it's proper cool. Like, it's just a very accessible drip.
I feel like the problem is for me is that because we're here or I'm here, like you see it but you don't see it, so it's easy to like undermine
Its
the influence.
Yeah, for
but
sure.
then now being in New York, for example, it's
Different,
crazy.
innit? Yeah.
They love it and I
Yeah.
respect it.
Cool. Yeah.
Next up,
Next,
The
number
big
one.
Number one.
Uno.
Should be Kanye, but
You may know him from Emilion Duh.
Or you may have come across one of his shoes at New Balance.
You may know him as a creative director.
At New Balance. Or you may know him as the founder of Emily Ondo.
okay.
He is.
We can
DeSantis.
accept that him being number one, Complex is doing this off of recency.
Yes. And that...
Recency with a smidge of
Well,
Bias,
okay,
bias.
cool. I'd say this, yeah. Emily Ondo hasn't just started doing what they're doing. We can
Yeah.
all agree that.
100%.
And they had a very big impact in New York. But the impact we couldn't feel because we weren't here. Now,
That's another thing. This is an American list.
Yeah.
now
yeah.
with them bringing across New York and London, arguably the two most bustling cities in terms of fashion in the world, the effect is just drummed up to a whole new level. And so because of that, we see everything all the time. So, yeah. His number one, and they reached 1 million followers of content. Obviously, like, when I say of content, I'm not saying that obviously that they're not doing well enough in the clothes wise, but the level of production and attention to detail and what they produce and the way they release, their sense of attention to their seasons and their seasonal drops, things like even like the wooden background and the foray that they use in the background of their shoots, the individuals they tap in with for stuff like that, like they know exactly what to work with in the culture and make it happen. Whether that be behind the camera or in front of it, they tapped in with the right people to make things happen, and they've got the budget to back it.
Yeah.
And they're taking pieces from all over the place. Like, for example, we were speaking about Joe Grundon moving over from New Balance to Emily Ondo.
Yeah.
And we've seen, or some people may not have realized, but Waleed shot some stuff for New Balance earlier for the 860 campaign that they did with
Oh,
Free
is it?
Companies. Yeah.
Oh, big up
So he
him.
was part of the production for that. They then used Clint and the manager of the London store, Dre,
Oh, for the ALD.
the ALD shoot.
Yeah, yeah.
just before, I think, just like on the brink of summer. So I'm saying that to say individuals they're using are correct, and also the brand placement in terms of like production of the car, the boat, just everything just makes sense. They're just where they need to be, and they don't force collaborations because they know who they are. They have constant collaborations they use, and they have a good system of things that they run. And I think all in all, it's a very strong brand.
Yeah.
So
On top of that, I feel like the way ALD's direction has gone, in a sense where it's, for me, it's a very good
Model.
streetwear, non-streetwear brand.
Yeah.
In a sense where it's like, it doesn't keep itself boxed in what not would be conventional streetwear.
Yeah.
That's what the
But-
fusion is now.
Yeah. And it like, as we said before, it still draws that Ivy League sort of like esque apparel, or like all these different sort of like branches from life. And it's like,
It's why it's funny when people say streetwear is dead. It's like, what part of it are you looking at?
Exactly.
Because it's like, yeah, in your eyes, the conventional streetwear definition might be dead, but it's now evolved in something
Streetwear
new.
is more than just the box logo on the t-shirt and everything. Like streetwear's, bro, it's a cardigan. You can see someone rocking a cardigan and trainers on the street now, bro.
Yeah, cardigan and joggers.
Real, like
That's a fit now.
Bro, it's a fit with a fitted cap. All of a sudden now, yeah, it's still streetwear, bro, because we're in the streets.
Gel like threes or
Exactly.
Like there's so much more range to it that it's not a concrete definition anymore. And I feel like even the whole streetwear power rankings thing, it's like, well, they've got their definition of streetwear and we don't agree with some of their definitions based on the people they put in the list.
Yeah.
So clearly it's a working definition.
So yeah, as you were saying, like when people say like streetwear is dead and that, it's like, if we go back to the definition, it's casual clothing of a style worn especially by members of various urban youth subcultures.
Yeah.
Various and subcultures. There's more than just that box T logo. It's, as we said, like cardigans, beanies, everything. Like as long as your brand appeals to the subculture, then your brand is essentially streetwear. Obviously, it's
youth as well.
Yeah. Obviously, the parameters change in that
And
with
you've
certain
got just
brands.
varied. You have the artists.
Yeah.
And when I say artists, you have music, and you also have like the kind of expressionist artists, like in
Yeah.
terms of like painting and like animation. You have the
Price point.
Yeah, price point's another
Yeah.
thing. You have the skaters, you have the fashion people, you have like different communities of people within streetwear. Even like the sports heads have their own definition of like streetwear to them.
Yeah.
And what that looks like.
So the
yeah.
parameters are ever changing,
Yeah, for sure.
but I just don't feel like if you're going to make a list, your parameters should change in between your list.
Yeah, it should be rigid.
Yeah.
Should be rigid for sure.
But yeah, that being said,
I think this brings the pod to an end.
great
So,
conversation.
guys, I think he...
No,
Go on.
ignore me. I was going to say, should Sam Ross be on the list? But I don't think he should for streetwear, not necessarily.
No, I don't think he'll count ACW as streetwear.
No, that's
It's
just,
feature within it.
yeah, that's just UK wear.
But yeah, on that note, guys, thank you for locking in. And before we actually do our closeouts, do you guys think we should make our own streetwear power ranking, maybe UK based or maybe just worldwide based on our opinion of the scene? Let us know in the comments if you guys think we should do that.
Regardless of what they say, I think we should.
Let's hear the fans' opinion.
I just don't
Let's
care.
get them involved. And also, guys, if there's any questions you want to ask us or anything you want to contribute in the comments, always feel free to let us know. We always respond to you because, you know, as long as it's constructive, then we have something constructive to respond. You know what I'm saying?
Also, do you agree with the list?
Yeah, let us know about
Complex
that as
has
well.
made?
Do you agree with the list? Do you think the list was well put together? If you don't agree, who would you take out? Who would you put in that wasn't there already? Let us know, and we'll discuss that as well at some point.
And on top of that, do you agree with Nike refurbished?
And
Let us know if you're down for the vibes.
And on that note, guys, thank you for locking in as always.
Thank you very
Make
much.
sure to like, comment, and subscribe
Yes,
as
sir.
always, guys, because yeah, we're here for your comments and you guys are here for ours. So
Yep.
let's keep it going.
Big up everyone who's been commenting, everyone
Yes,
who
man.
like
Shout out to
says
everybody
us
who's
the-
been communicating.
Big up Shaq, big up Shin.
Hey, we appreciate you guys so much, honestly,
100%,
man.
100%.
And yeah, guys, we'll be back next time
Yeah.
with another pod episode.
Yes, sir.
Until then, guys, enjoy your weeks, enjoy your months, and yeah, have a good time.
Weekend.